Welcome to Mid-Level Exception, Amari Stoudemire. Converting to Judaism, he has been living in Israel, playing for an Israeli basketball team. He's got a line of kosher for Passover wines. And you can purchase the high-end Stoudemire private collection for a very reasonable $245 per bottle. That's right. Amari's knees may have failed him, but at least his business sense has remained intact. The infuriating thing about the Amari Stoudemire situation is how much my parents seem to love him now. They keep saying, "Oh, Amari, he speaks Hebrew so beautifully. I wish he was our big son." It's kind of offensive I'm big. Hello everybody, my name is Luka Doncic. I am a premier NBA draft prospect. My skill package so advanced, I make Jay Billis cream his skinny jeans. I really cannot stress enough, I do not want to play in Sacramento. Garbage city full of fresh humans. And I will not be part of it. As I Google Sacramento on computer in Spain, I do not like what I see. I have seen nicer cities in war-torn Serbia. If you're going to be a shithole, there better be some ethnic cleansing going on. Sometimes we would play with severed head of Bosnian separatist. I sincerely hope that severed heads used in NBA bounce better than flat-headed Bosnians. Don't want to be stuck in Spain with all these handsome dogs. I want to come to USA and hang out with Fetty Wap and Donald Trump. Vladi Divac personally called me and he said, Luka, please, you've got to come to Sacramento. I will rain hell down upon your family, Vladi. And now, it's time for Coaches Erotica. Entry number 1, Mike D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni was in heaven. He may have shaved off his iconic mustache, but the mustache rides were just getting started. Harden had orchestrated a wild evening of pleasure that the coach could never have even dreamed of, but he wasn't alone. He relinquished his grip on D'Antoni's fragile little balls and made way for a mysterious figure wearing an executioner's mask. As the masked man traced D'Antoni's slender but powerful figure, he removed his mask. It was Chris. God, D'Antoni thought, how lucky I am to have not one, but two ball-dominant superstars. As Paul skillfully worked D'Antoni's underwear off, Harden was flashing over to the bedside table to get the Astroglide. What happened next was a blur. It was a beautiful dream, a completely egalitarian system of isolations mixed with teamwork, where everyone was fucking each other, and the pleasure zipped back and forth like a series of crisp bounce passes. D'Antoni was in heaven. CP3 and the Beard were finally realizing their full potential, even if CP3's hamstring wouldn't last the night. Locked in the closet, holding his breath so as not to disturb the special moment happening outside, Daryl Morey silently nodded. Well done, boys. Well done. And there you have it, Mike D'Antoni Erotica. But that is just setting the stage for the pièce de résistance, the one we've been waiting for all season. Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Stevens Erotica. A nude Brad Stevens walks into a dimly lit room, and someone thrusts a sex mask into his hand. He examines it. Strange, he thinks. It's not your typical leather hood with a hole for eyes and mouth. Instead, it's a solid sheet of leather. It covers everything. Not even the slightest gap to stick a Boston cream in. This is going to be difficult, thinks Stevens, noting the substitute mask. But he has no alternates. Stevens had brought along one of his own once, an extremely high-caliber sex mask from his college days, but it shattered its leg on the first game of the season. No matter, thinks Stevens out loud. I'll just have to be more efficient. He gropes his way around the room until he finds another human body. But before his erstwhile partner can so much as thrust, Stevens is already in the midst of a powerful orgasm. Efficiency, thought Stevens, as he zips on his pants and leaves the orgy, his body quaking again from the thought of the word efficiency. It's all I need.